Okay, I think we are good to start. Thanks once again. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Thanks for joining this live now webinar session on better utilize ServiceNow with Microsoft Teams integration. Okay, we'll start this session now. I hope you can see my desktop. In case if you're facing difficulties, then please type your issue in the chat box. So I'm assuming you can see the desktop and hear me loudly, clear. And of course, you can see me as well. A quick reminder on the safe harbor notice. So in case if I'm using any forward-looking statement that should not make your buying decisions in future. So similar to this session today, if you want to join us a series of live now sessions, then you can scan this QR code or my colleague will post the link in the chat box. You can sign up for those similar feature webinars on various different topics in ITSM world. Quick housekeeping. So we are going to record this session at the maybe in post this session. Once we complete the session in a few days post that, you will have a recordings available in the community page. You will have this presentation as well. During the session, you will have opportunity to ask questions. You can utilize a chat box. You can type your question there, or you can use a Q&A section in Zoom to ask your question. After this session, you will have a short survey. I would encourage you to fill the survey, give us the feedback so that we can keep improving with our future webinars. Good. A little bit about me. So I'm based out of Bangalore, ServiceNow office. I'm part of product success management team here. I have a colleague with me, Alex. So me and Alex, we really taking care a lot of product success management activities. Alex is based out of Sydney, and we are really driving this, making sure that customers getting success or value from our ITSM products. I'm gonna launch a quick poll just before that starting the session. We want to know the feedback. Where are we standing on the ServiceNow Microsoft Teams journey? So please give us feedback in the poll. I hope you can see the poll now. So this is about just knowing your knowledge or your information about Teams integration with ServiceNow. We'll just give a few more seconds. I know a couple of folks not responded yet, so. Okay, we are almost there. I think 5, 6 people still not responded. Good. Okay, I'm gonna end poll now. So if I share the results, seems like a lot of folks, they're still gathering information, and couple of folks we have, they are already using integration in the production environment. That's really good to know. Okay, let me move on presentation. Thanks for your feedback. So why we thought that we need integration with ServiceNow and Microsoft Teams. Nowadays, organizations, they want better solutions. They want their employee experiences to go to next level, to be more efficient. Not only efficiency in terms of the end user, efficiency in terms of how our teams or agents, they are tackle the problem, how they are solving the issues, how efficiently they are giving the solution, right? So this is what the mission critical statement is behind this integration opportunity. So during the COVID or even prior COVID, you might have noticed a couple of common issues or common challenges. Since we have so many different tools, a couple of times it's very stressful for employees to figure out which tool is the right one. Whether at what time I need to go into ServiceNow, at what time I need to go to, on different communication method or channels we have. It drives a lot of inefficiencies in the system. A lot of time, misinformation or misguided information. So to deal with all those common challenges, this is why ServiceNow partnered with Microsoft. To improve the efficiency for both end users as well as the agents or the folks who are solving the problem. The intention behind it is ServiceNow is really a very good in terms of workflow, in terms of making sure that we have a right processes, efficient processes followed within organization. In the same time, Microsoft Teams really a quite popular method to collaborate and communicate. So that is what the reason behind this partnership, to making sure that ServiceNow is available within Teams to have a better utilization of experiences. So what brings this? Of course, happier employees because they need to really struggle to use different tools. They can simply come back to the MS Teams, their most popular or their favorite tool, and they can start using ServiceNow offerings within that tool. So it increases the productivity. It gives the right opportunity for optimum collaboration within ecosystem. So for agents, of course, it is one step above. This integration really help them to deflect the incidents or deflect the issues. By just giving a self-help kind of option for the end users, they can really interact with MS Teams. They can interact with ServiceNow via MS Teams, and they can solve their lot of problems by themselves. So it can deflect incidents. This integration will help agent to resolve the cases faster because it gives a lot of option to collaborate, a lot of automation is there. It can, of course, bring internal and external stakeholders together at one platform for the integration, for discussions, for quick information sharing, all those sort of things. So this is how agent speed and efficiency can be increased. If you see the different personas, of course, employees are happy because they can request and services at one interface. And of course, they have an opportunity to interact with agents using Microsoft Teams, their favorite channel tool. Agents, they can really help. They can utilize this integration to resolve the and diagnose the ticket faster. They can reach out to employees and their internal experts quickly. Service owners are happy because they can really, resolve many outages by using inbuilt options like MIM, major incident management, all those sort of things. So they can really empower their processes. CIO is happy because rest of the folks, they are using the right collaboration, and this is what something it's boosting their strategical investment values. With this, these are the couple of options to scale the ServiceNow offerings with the MS team. So we'll touch base all these things. If you see, we have employee center, incident notification, and a lot of actionable notifications available. We can create incidents using VA in MS Teams, live agent transfer, as well as module of major incident management. So we'll touch base all these options. Before I move on further, just to remind you, in case if you have a question, comment, please utilize the chat option. You can type your question or comment over there. Also, you can utilize Q&A section in case if you want to use. So with this, as I mentioned, right, in today's session, our focus is to how we can make our agents more efficient and, in terms of using ServiceNow capabilities within Teams. So those are the couple of topics we'll touch base in today's session. We will go through a couple of demo activities as well. So we'll touch base employee center, virtual agent, SOW, service operation workspace, how we can utilize major incident management in Teams, agent to employee chat. So all those sort of things we touch base, quickly move on to the topic. So first thing which I want to talk about the employee center. So if a couple of you are already aware about this kind of a one portal where employees they can come, they can utilize various different communication options there. This is one of the important offering from ServiceNow product. So it's kind of an employee portal, popularly known as, and this is something is available within MS Teams or Microsoft Teams. So what we can do by using employee center is we can have a targeted employee communication. So all those communication can be happen directly into the Microsoft Teams. So if you can see here, we have announcement here. These kind of announcement can be seen in the Microsoft Teams. A lot of different campaigns that sometimes organization runs. So all those things can be utilized in Microsoft Teams things, right? So if I can quickly show you my own instance, probably can so you can see these kind of targeted communications can be happen, right? So maybe awareness things can be directly in here, or you can utilize the employee center here. We are calling your hub, but you can write yourself. So anyway, so these are the things available by utilizing employee center within Microsoft Teams. I will show you in a few minutes how it looks like. Of course, if you are aware about the ServiceNow offerings, then virtual agent is one of the strong pillar over there. You can have your all the conversations within Microsoft Teams. So end user or your employee don't need to juggle to look into the virtual agent available within ServiceNow. They can really utilize they can utilize the VA conversations within Microsoft Teams, right? So how they can utilize this VA conversation for getting the information or raising issues. They can make requests within Microsoft Teams. They can transfer complex issues to the agent, or they can have a live agent interaction as well. And this is what the live agent I was talking. So, we have option to interact with live agent by using Microsoft Teams. Employee don't need to go to somewhere else. They can have a full insights of the chat history. Agent can really, record what is the interaction happen with the end user as a record for future uses. So all those conversations can be downloaded. It can share with the other team members for our record purposes, so that we have a record. What level agent interacted with the user. We can have a quick response options for agent, right? So it's really a good option for agent as well to utilize those options in Microsoft Teams. If I go further, we have a dedicated option for service operations workspace, where really it gives a lot of option for agent to utilize the power of Microsoft Teams. Their agent they can have a conference call directly with the end user or within their team. They can really manage the MS Team conference call. Even they can really mute participant or add the participant from here as well. So for agent, they have a one page where they can have a lot of MS Team integration features available, whether it's a making conference call or making a Teams chat. All those things that's available here, right? So we'll touch base on this while we go for demo. So before I start my first demo, is there any question, comments? Okay, good. I'll just take a pause in case if you want to ask question. Okay, no worries. So I will quickly show you how it looks like. I hope you can see my instance. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So first of all, I'm using the web version of Microsoft Teams, and you can have a same experience in your desktop app as well. I'm not I'm not showing you my desktop because it will mess up my own day-to-day activities. So I will show you the demo in web version itself, but not major difference. You can utilize you can have the same experience in desktop version as well as the mobile version of Microsoft Teams. So if you can see here, we have a um, ServiceNow, icon here, and you can see this is what the interface look like. You have this chat section where you can really have a conversations, with the ServiceNow virtual agent within Microsoft Teams. Also, you can utilize the employee center, so which I was talking earlier, right? So employees, they don't need to go to somewhere else. They can utilize the employee center. They can have all the employee center features available here. So employee center is kind of a employee portal. um, so we have option to integrate ServiceNow Employee Center, as well as if you are not using Employee Center from ServiceNow, then you can integrate your own employee portal within this integration, right? So if you can see, I have a lot of different options here. So it's kind of a as I'm interacting in ServiceNow instance, right? So you can have all the features available here. If you see, if I go back to the chat option, here we have this bot, and if you see the ServiceNow logo, those things are completely configurable. So you can have your own rebranding. You can rename the bot. You can put your own logo, company information over there. So all these are things are completely configurable. You can have. So if I just quickly show you what are the capabilities we have, it really gives the entire capability of virtual agent, so that end user can integrate and interact with the virtual agent by using Microsoft Teams. If I just say hi as an end user, then it will give me a lot of conversation options. Yeah, so of course you can all this configure. You can change as per your need. If I see, it gives me a lot of option to start interaction. So I do have a lot of inbuilt conversations within my virtual agent in ServiceNow, and I can see all those options here. Whether it's creating issue or creating incident or checking the order, or ordering something. If you have to order a laptop or anything, any hardware thing, you can order from here itself. So if so, yeah, so you can utilize all those conversations within Microsoft Teams. You don't need to go back to the virtual agent chatbot, right? So if I quickly select one issue, say I'm experiencing issue with email, and it's pretty much simple, like a VA conversation. Just push your input and wait for the response from chat. So now this is asking me what kind of issue I'm facing. Of course, I'm not able to receive my email. So see the responses from bot. So these are the couple of suggestions bot is suggesting me, but sorry, I'm following up these suggestions, not really helping not helping me on the issues. So I'm gonna say no, these are not working. Then bot will give me a various different documentation. So basically, idea here is to deflect the incident, to avoid any kind of incident creation. And user, they can go through these documents and they can self-help for certain issues. So we can reduce the reflection of the incident. If I'm fine, otherwise it can keep showing me the other document. Otherwise, I'm all set. Now it is going to ask me, hey, does this resolve a issue? Sorry, no, I'm still facing issue with my email. Yes, I want to open a ticket. Right. So user can really create a ticket directly from Microsoft Teams. Yep. See, this is what the ticket is created. You can go to that incident and check the status. So this is what's one of the capability we have. What else? If I go to agent side, and if I quickly see the incident, you should have incident here. So I've logged into my ServiceNow instance. I want to see if that incident is a yes, this is where it is. Yeah. So if I just quickly open the incident, right? So yeah, this is what the incident is. And if you can see here, I have various different options within this incident. You can start the Microsoft Teams chat. So as an agent, I can start the chat with the end user just in case if I want to know more about the issue. Um, you know, so all those sort of things can be done here. You know what? We have something called actionable notifications. That's something we can utilize. We do have this option in Microsoft Teams as well. So if I go back to my Teams, so something like if I order any mobile, then it will go through certain approvals, right? So all those, so what ServiceNow can do, ServiceNow create a couple of actionable notifications so that those approvals can be automated with the help of Microsoft Teams. Approver will receive a notification, say there is a something order, please approve. They can approve within Microsoft Teams itself. They don't need to go. Or as an end user, say I want to add some information with this incident, then I can utilize, say this is very summary short description. I want to add more information with this ticket, then I can utilize something called say check ID status. So I can see the status of my incident. Yep, I want to see the incident. So the one which I created just now and before, and it can give me option to, update comments, uh, all those things. So if I want to update comments, then I cannot update my comment here, right? I'm facing issue with inbox not receiving email, right? So you know how easy it is for end user. They don't need to really go back to ServiceNow portal to have all those kind of things. Awesome. Good. So I want to touch base on the major incident management. So if you're not familiar with the MIM option within ServiceNow, this is where users they can raise a major incident, and MIM they can promote any incident to the major incident where we have a lot of disruption, right? So major incident is one of the area where agent can utilize Microsoft Teams integration in a various different ways. They can initiate the team conference calls within their team so that they can communicate well within internal teams to fix the major incident as quickly as possible. They can have an improved visibility as well as transparency. So all the communications gets recorded within ServiceNow incident case. They can utilize the team notification to all the stakeholders. So if they have, 10 stakeholders, they are interested to know the major incident is happening right now as well as the status, then we can utilize the team notification option as well. With MIM, before I show you the demo, quick thing on the conversation analytics dashboard. So we do have one dashboard where you can track the performance of MS Teams integration. I will show you how this dashboard look like, but it is very useful to see the insights like which are the conversations ended by user, which are the conversations ended by VA, which are the conversations ended by just there was no activity from the user. So all those sort of things you can utilize to track the performance of your Microsoft Teams VA. There is an option for Webhook. So there was a question that, what are the different options we can utilize MS Teams integration? So there are a lot of options. You can utilize, Graph API spokes as well. So I'll show you how you can utilize. But if you see, we have various different options available. So you can utilize the flow designer to automate so many different things. You can have a MS Teams management. You can, automatically you can add members into channels. You can create different channels within Teams automatically. You can add members, delete members. You can add channel, remove channel. So there are a lot of options available that you can utilize. So we'll see what are the options available by using Webhook. With this, I want to show you the major incident management. So while Alex was answering questions, I was able to quickly create one major incident. And if you can see, this is what the major incident is. Entire print, all the printers, they're not working. Seems like so. As a major incident manager, I want to solve this issue as soon as possible, right? So what are the options I have? I do have options here to utilize the team chat. So I can initiate team chat directly from this page. It's a normal incident page. Um, or you can make a conference call from here, right? So I don't want to show you these options here. What I want to show you is the workbench. So we have something called workbench. So you can utilize this workbench option. So since this major incident is going on right now, I want to do three things. One is I want to be very sure on the communication part. I want to make sure that I have all the relevant team members, they are aware about this incident, and so that they can start, they're contributing to how to fix the issues. So we have something called communicate tab here. And this is where you can utilize the notification system, right, within Microsoft Teams. So if I want to notify different people in the organization, then I can create this notification. So I can really target the mass audience. I can keep them aware that there is a major incident reported, and these notification directly land to the Microsoft Teams, right? So if I just quickly show you, I want to make this communication plan. My major issue first. So I can utilize these channels, but as of now, I'm going to utilize Microsoft Team notification option. And you can see I can add more users or the stakeholders to whom I want to send the notification. So as of now, I want to send this communication to Hannah Walker. He's the one who initiated this major incident. And I can set the responsibility, as well as I want to add our agent Beth. Right. I want her to be aware about this incident. And if I can say save, then this is going to create option here. So you can compose those notifications, right? How I can compose, click on compose. Hey, there is one MIM is going on. Please make yourself, right? So this is what, and apologies for my typo. If I send this notification, then surprisingly, what you will see, there is a notification here. See, printer issue, and you can see the message here. So Hannah got the message. Um, and similarly, if I show you, this girl here. Yeah, Hannah, as well as we should have
And
one.
we don't ask, can you do a communication to a mass communication? So through
Yes,
Teams, yes. So
yes. This
it's
is what the
through
mass
Teams.
communication is. Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
I mean, you only added one person in that demo, right? But basically,
Yes.
you can have
You can add multiple people, of
communication.
course.
You can have a communication list,
Yeah,
communication plans, and you can send out to audience in the communication plan. That's part of the major incident management capability.
yeah, absolutely.
Robert asks, how will the MS Teams integration impact Now Mobile? So they don't, I mean, they don't really impact. You can have both. So you can have one, you can have both. It's kind of up to you. Some people might prefer just to use Teams. Some people might prefer to use Now Mobile. Now Mobile, yeah, I don't think it's one or the other. You could have both. Two, if we use ServiceNow channel in the mobile MS Teams, use ServiceNow channel in mobile MS Teams, will the mobile version be displayed on a browser version? Oh,
Say,
okay.
say, say it again.
If we use ServiceNow in the mobile MS Teams, will the mobile version be displayed or the browser version?
Mobile
Now, I'm
version. It will work as a app. So. it is kind of a, so what is happening here? The ServiceNow agent app is going to collaborate with the entire ecosystem of Microsoft Teams. So it will interact as like a app facility, not as a browser. Okay, good. Can I just demo this one as well, the Teams collaboration as well, Alex?
Go for it.
Okay, so now we see the notification, right? Mass notification. Now as an MIM or manager, I want to set up a quick call with my internal teams so that all those team members can help me to fix this issue as soon as possible or as fast as possible, right? So I can utilize this option for collaboration. I can say short description, say this is what. So I can do two things here. I can initiate the group chat, um, right? As well as I can initiate the conference call, right? So both options are available. If you initiate the group chat, then it is going to land in my MS Teams here, something like this, right? So all those team members, they can join the chat and they can start interacting over the Microsoft Teams. I'm gonna show you the conference option. So I want to make a conference call with all my team members to fix the issue. I don't know if I can make it the system admin as so is part of this. Yeah. So I want these guys to be available in the conference call, say add, and I can initiate this call. I can select who all are to be there in the call itself. Team meeting on MIM, start. And you will see you will have a Microsoft Teams call. So yes, I can see call already initiated for these three guys. Yeah, I got the call as Hannah. So I can accept this call. Yeah, I'm gonna keep myself muted. Okay, as well as I got as admin, I got a call here as well. So I'm gonna join this call as well, right? So you can see my other team members, they can join from MS Teams, right? They don't need to be they're available on any other platform. They can utilize their own Microsoft Teams option. So you can see this call is there. And you notice this meeting bot. So what is the role of this meeting bot? This meeting bot will really keep eyes on the activities in during this conference call. For example, who all are joined, who all are declined, who all are on mute during this conference call, and supply this information back to this page here. So you can see Hannah is on mute. This guy, Beth, is not at all available. It's an active participant. As an manager, I can end this call for sure. So all this information is available here, right? Say I can join the call here, as well as if I want to end the call, then I can end the call here. Right. So this is a very good way to work on MIMs. I'm gonna end the call. And what will do, it will kick off me from here. Also, I can leave. Hannah can also leave. Right? Yes. Please end this conference call. Yeah. And what you can see here, if you go to view form and you can see all this information available here. Otherwise, so I want to show you an option where you can access the recordings as well. Communicate, you can go to collaborate, go here, you can see the form. You can see this communication channel, what utilize conference, you can see the calls. And if
In the
I go to
websites
this
as well.
conference call,
Meeting
yes,
recording link.
exactly. So you can see the recordings here. right? So all those sort of things are available. Agent can really utilize, or major incident manager can utilize these options here. Right. I want to quickly touch base on one more important thing, which is flow designer. So if you recall channels, right? In Teams, we have channels. So we can create this kind of a channel, or we can automate this. So whenever we have any major incident promoted, then this information can be post automatically on this channel, right? So as one of the employee, I can really, or part of agent team, I can really keep my eyes. What are the major incidents uh, available right now? Is there any new major incident? So I can really start collaborating, right? So we can utilize this automation as well. How we can utilize? We can utilize something called spokes. If you aware about the flow designer, so you can utilize the power of Microsoft Teams integration. You'll have so many different options. I'll just show you how you can better integrate with MS Teams API as well. Right. So I quickly search here, say Teams, give me so I already created one flow, this one. So what this flow is doing basically, whenever any incident promoted as a major incident, it will send out one notification in the major incident channel, right? So if we see, these are the trigger point. So let it load, and these are the actions. If I go to action part, um, you can see what are the actions available here. We have so many spokes available. Something can be utilized for doing different automation activities. I just choose one to automate the major incident. You can have various different options. So you can add on the fly, you can add people in the channel, you can create the channel, you can read the channel, all those sort of things. Let it load.
Okay, we're getting close to time, so maybe just if we want to close off with any other additional questions.
Yes, yeah. So while this is coming, I would like to flash one more poll here. So I would like, since we know better all the options that we have, what do you think about utilizing those options? Which option do you like most? So I would like to know your feedback. If you can respond over the poll, be very helpful. So a couple of you might like, MIM. Couple of you might like the instant notification, live agent transfer.
Thanks,
Awesome.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Really enjoyed the session. And you can join us in future session as well. There's a link available. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.